Hello, and thank you for joining me. It's been a rough. It's just been rough. It's been rough. But it has been beautiful. Brutal. Fucking brutal. I have come to a place of acceptance in my life, I think. That doesn't mean I accept everything or that I've got it all figured out, but there's a new level of acceptance and a new level of understanding why things were the way they were and what that has taught me and where it has brought me to, and the discomfort has pushed me to places I would have never gone otherwise. And I remember always hearing the gurus say, when you're able to truly accept the reason that you're experiencing the discomfort, see it as a signal, when it becomes meaningful and you can use it, that's a whole new level. Up until that point, you are rejecting it. You are trying to fix it. You're trying to avoid it. You're trying to figure out why it's there. You're trying to do all these things with it. And what I've learned about discomfort is it doesn't need you to necessarily do anything, but notice where it's coming from, and then sit with it and hold space for it and understand the core root of it. I'm uncomfortable because my brain is telling me that I should be, and I'm not. Why am I not? Is there a logical reason? The brain is always trying to do the right thing. And in the brain's functioning, it believes that it knows what to do based on programming, based on experience, based on all of these things that we're not even aware of sometimes, a lot of times, unfortunately. And so it's slowing down and creating space in between the thought and the reaction. And there is a magic that happens in that small little pause where you're able to see the truth of what's actually happening, to notice the brain wanting to react and why it wants to react that way. You're able to say to the brain, thank you, brain. I see why you're trying to protect me. However, this is what's actually happening. And this is how we're going to react. And this is what we're going to do. And in this, I give the brain an experience that allows it to understand why the thing happened and why we responded the way that we responded to it and why that's beneficial. And so the brain is learning to do something different through practical application. And if we're telling the brain that it's wrong, and we're telling the feelings that they're wrong, and we're telling ourselves we shouldn't be, and there's no space for this process. There's no space. And so acceptance seems to come from this practice of simply noticing the discomfort, understanding why it's there. No, I don't know. I don't like that. So it's the process of acceptance. Human words are so complicated. So the process of accepting it is seeing it, whatever it is, noticing that it's creating discomfort in the body. Notice that it's creating friction in the mind. Notice the thing that doesn't feel good, that doesn't seem right, that is fucking with you. And then hold space for it. Why does this fuck with me? Well, because there's bad programming, there's bad experience, there's whatever it is. And then through that understanding why it's there, you no longer reject it. You say, oh, there's that thing that happens when my brain thinks that this thing's happening, and now this is the way I want to respond to it. Oh, putting it in words makes it seem so complicated. Human language is a pain in the ass. It's a feeling. It's a feeling that you have to feel. And it's what's so difficult about this whole process is that it's impossible to put it in words. And I got a video from a friend yesterday, I want to say it was, and it pointed out that even the Tao says in the very first page, language is fucked up, language is confusing, and I cannot explain to you what I want you to know by telling you. As much as I want to tell you, as much as the brain wants language in order to understand, I think this whole experience is about helping the brain to understand that language is not the best form of communication. And that's hard for a brain that has been hardwired to communicate with words. So, I guess, in the fewest words possible, acceptance is the brain seeing why what it's been doing isn't the most helpful thing, and how it can begin to do something more helpful. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I just needed to say it out loud because obviously I'm struggling with it. It's there. I feel it. I'm just trying to solidify it in my mind. And in solidifying it in my mind, I hope to be able to share this seed, because I know for myself it has taken me so much struggle and so much hardship to get to this place. And so I want to share it. But I guess part of being able to share it is to fully accept it first. And so here I am trying to do that. Sounding a little bit crazy, looking a little bit crazy, feeling a whole lot crazy, but knowing that it's happening. It's happening, inch by inch. I hope that you can believe that and claim it for yourself. Namaste.